Sorry, Coolhan, just give me 1 wee second. I need to get my headphones here.
No worries.
Oh shit.
You okay? Your mic's off.
Hello, hello, hello.
You okay?
Let's see if I can connect these headphones. Hello? What's up?
How's it going?
Not bad, man, not bad. We're live already.
Yeah, I just hit the live button. It's not
alright.
the usual. It's not the usual show, so I don't want to dress it up like one. But so yeah, so a special treat, as Nimble quite rightly said. What a treat this is, and thrice ice cubes. But yeah, it's yeah. I just noticed that Fabuland T-shirt. Nice. Is that? No, where'd you get that from?
Redbubble. Just a custom
nice.
print shirt. So I got a couple of wee shirts. I think I'll go for something that's not Star Wars, or I'm always wearing Star Wars Lego shirts or Star Wars shirts. So, and
What color is it? Is it light blue?
it's a light blue. It's actually like a lovely kind of color too.
Yeah,
I don't know
mine's
how
the
well it
same
comes
color.
up.
You can't really tell. See what I got.
Oh, the dude.
This is
D-
the dude
You're gonna
about.
you're gonna hit this. I've never seen that film.
Big Lebowski. Well,
Never.
that's just your opinion, man.
See, I know all the the quotes from it and stuff, but it's like I can't share them because I've never, watched the film or anything like that.
Wait a sec.
Bugsy
Wait a
lad,
sec.
what's up? Is
Mugsy
that
lad is in the chat.
I need your help. I can't tell you what it is. You can never ask me about it later, and we're gonna hurt some people.
Whose car are we gonna take?
Gotta be done.
hell yeah?
What does he say? But caught up a little bit earlier. I love the clip you made. Yeah, I'm gonna keep them going. I want to make one for all of our main guys.
Yeah.
I just gotta think. I gotta get some kind of. I gotta take a clip from. What's that gangster show in Birmingham?
Peaky Blinders.
I gotta do
Blinders, or...
a Peaky Blinders one with Nimble Saucepan, and be like, "Ta-ra!"
You do
I'm
one
gonna-
like is that famous clip from the show, like, right, no fighting, no fighting, no fighting, and then the
Yeah.
guy walks in and they just all start like fighting them.
Yeah, yeah. So Nimble, I think Nimble's next on me, and I want to do a Muttley one as well. I'm thinking of a Muttley one where it's like, I don't know. I'm trying to think of something where you can be like, oh, I only got a few, and he shows his room and he's got like 42 Republic gunships like, on his floor.
I seen that he it was the 187th battle pack, and he's like, I only have 50 of them. Only have 50 of them. What? I never even got one of them. Goodness me. Nice, wild man. Oof. I've never seen the show. Peaky Blinders, despite
Good.
the claim. Cillian Murphy and all that, and it's like super hyped up. I kind of just
He's a great
never
actor.
watched it.
You'd never think he was Irish in that. He's just pulls off such a good
Yeah,
Birmingham
no,
accent. Well,
I love
in
him
my
in
opinion.
Oppenheimer, but I've never.
Did you see that video online of when Oppenheimer,
because
where the bomb drops and everything just goes silent for a couple of seconds in the movie? Well, there's a guy who apparently filmed himself in the cinema, and just as the bomb dropped and it just went white and quiet, he went and ripped a massive fart in the cinema. Everybody was just creased. I'm going to try and clip that and use that in the show when somebody drops a doozy, or when there's an awkward silence.
You thought that was deadly, kind
Your feedback and ideas. Okay, save that.
I'll just be one wee tick.
It's okay. Style. That's better. I'd love to see a Peaky Blinders clip. I was brought up 5 minutes from where the original pub was. Ah, okay. Yeah, I'll do it. I'll work on one next week when I get a chance. I just don't know when that's going to be. So, yes, plenty of ice cubes, plenty of snow. So, look, obviously, I'll wait till Serpy gets back. But for those a few of you who are watching, tonight is just about. Basically, we've had a couple of online chats between us and a few or some of the hosts, either before or after shows or separate. And those shows themselves have been quite entertaining. Like, I wish I could have recorded them, but they're obviously just in the green room and we didn't press live because there was no show scheduled. No show scheduled. Jesus. So, and I kind of wish we could have, but in essentially in all of those chats we have offline, we start talking about what we could do with the channel. And the first thing I always do is, after hours of probably talking about, or 10 minutes, 20 minutes, whatever, I always say, we need to keep this for when we're doing the show, because we want the input from the chat, because that's what we've always been about, is about getting the input from our viewers rather than just doing something. And yet when we come to a show, we're always so busy with topics, we don't actually get to do that. So this is an open forum. This is a chance for you guys to let us know, how we're doing, what can be better, what can we start doing that we don't do, what do we need to stop doing, ideas for we've got a ton of ideas ourselves that we're slowly working on. First of all, we want to kind of segment the show. That's probably the main one, where we want to have, instead of just throwing up a banner, we want a quick video or a quick clip. It might be something simple like, I don't know, Nessa from Gavin and Stacey just saying, "Oh, what's occurring?" and then have that as a right, this is when we go into the news segment where we talk about what everyone's been up to, what are we doing, and stuff like that. That's the plan. And then maybe we could have Croc talk, and we could just have some silly music with some stupid looking crocs, and then throw that up, just to kind of break the show up a little bit, make it into sort of 4 or 5 clean segments. So getting to know you. So I can do the clip from Blind Date where Cilla Black goes, "Number 3, what is your name? Where do you come from?" Because that's what she was saying. That's what I always say. So we can do that as a kind of intro to when we've got a guest. And just stuff like that. So that's one idea, which is relatively easy to do, I think. But, we've got an intro. We want to work on an outro. I also want to work on a visual picture, because I just don't like, when I watch the show back, we play the intro, we go straight into the music, and we're all just sat there listening to the music, and it just feels awkward. So I want to have something visual on the screen, maybe using that banner, and then just all of our faces. I was just thinking of maybe animating a thumbnail where each of us pops up as each person's name gets mentioned. So it could be the music going on, Gulang Luka, and then when we get into the thing, it'd be pop, 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 pop. So all the name were across the bottom. And then and then that comes up, and then we actually start chatting. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, Nimble saying segments, weekly pickups, maybe. Yeah, that's a good example. We have got weekly pickups in the segments. We don't always do it, but I feel like if we'd created some kind of animation or a video or just a visual saying weekly pickups, weekly pickups, weekly pickups, or something like that, then we'd be more tempted to do it. So there's that.
I know. I because we did kind of talk about I mean, the show's been going on now for nearly 8 months. Too. It's just kind of really cool. But it's like, even though we've had we've got plans to talk about these topics tonight or that, it does kind of get a little bit not derailed, but like we don't know what we're going to start with, if that makes sense. We kind of just throw up the banners and kind of let it go, but
I think there isn't. No, sorry. I was just going to say, I think there is an element of wanting it to be succinct and compartmentalized, so that it feels more organized. But I do feel like that sometimes the guys just like to spitball. So what we want to know is, do we want to have a segment where we just talk shit and just talk whatever, or do we want to just have a regular show like every third, fourth, or fifth show where we don't have a topic and we just talk shit and we just have a laugh, and it's kind of a little bit more loosey goosey, and maybe not have a guest and just, you know what I mean, something like that. Or do we want to do that in every show so that we have like a little segment where we can just kind of go off the cuff? People might say they like it as it is. We can still do the headers, but some people don't like too much structure. But I don't know. I feel like if we want to move forward and we want to take it forward, we need to. And the reason I've had this idea is because I was speaking to my dad the other day, and he was saying, well, I listened to a podcast about Formula One racing. He said, and it's like, I said, yeah, but this guy's got like thousands of followers, and there's a podcast where it's just him talking. He doesn't interact with the chat. He just talks about stuff and people watch. And that's what my dad likes. My dad's one of the people who don't listen to music. He listens to talk radio when he's in the car. So he's like that. And I said, well, that suits you. I said, and he said, well, whenever I watch your show, you're all just talking. He said, I don't know what you're talking about. Most of the time, you don't even start. Like, I watched it from the beginning. He said, and there's like the video with people running around and stuff and looking like they're doing work on a computer. He said, and then all of a sudden, you're all just there going, oh, sorry, we're late. Oh, what happened? Oh, what's wrong with my mic? Oh. And he said, and it's all just kind of fumbling around like you're fumbling the bag. And in the end, I just go, oh, this is boring. Switch it off. And I think, yeah, well, because it ain't funny to you, because it's not relevant. And that thing you're talking about with the guy running around and a guy looking like he's sitting doing his homework is our intro to our show where somebody created.
Yeah.
So, but it doesn't mean anything to him. Do you know what I mean? But at the same time,
that is funny though, hearing that.
I have got to consider the fact that there's going to be people tuning in who've never tuned in before, and they're going to watch it and be like, "What's this?" I don't want to be one of those shows where people kind of come in, watch a couple of minutes, go out, and just do it for the culture, just do it for the respect. I want people to come in and be like, "Oh, this is. I'm going to settle in now, grab myself a cup of tea. I'm really going to sit and enjoy the show, and I can't wait for the segment about what's going on and whatever." Do you know what I mean? So,
yeah.
Jedi Master Bricks, how we doing, mate? You're still on the list, mate, to come on and be a guest. In fact, what are you doing this Sunday? If you want to come on and be this Sunday's guest, mate, we'd love you to come on.
I don't think is it the 1 month anniversary yet? I'm not too sure.
No, the 1 month anniversary?
I think he recently got married, I believe. He
did. Yeah, I do remember that. Yeah, because he disappeared for a while, didn't he? And then all of a sudden it was all like wedding photos, and then he was back. Oh, there you go. Oh, sorry, I didn't see this. Well, here's some feedback from Nimble. Maybe once a month you could do mock of the month segment. Yeah. Your host could pick a mock you've seen on socials or Rebrickable, wherever, and just showcase them. Could be Star Wars themed or anything. Oh, okay. Mock of the month.
Because I think at the same time we were like thinking of like topics we could bring up or stuff, but it's like, well, and it's not like you just do it solely for chat, but it's like you want it to be as fun for them as it is for us.
Yeah.
You know, and I do think everyone that tunes in, like, also me speaking for them, it's like they're all pretty supportive anyway. Like, I don't think we've had a topic where the chat's like, take this shit off the screen. You know,
Yeah.
it's all
Mayo
just
quite
been-
rightly says, what's that, Mayo? Mayo quite rightly says, relevancy
Oh.
is currency. Indeed it is. But look, with this Nimble, I'm thinking maybe you're right, and we do that once a month, and once a month we have like a mock guest on for that show, and then they can pick one as well. So they talk about their mock, and that could be. So would we have the same? So we tailor it. So once a month we have a mock show, and that be the theme, maybe of the main topic of the show. And then any other show we have like a random topic. That's a good idea.
What's
Host
up,
pick a
Papa
mock.
Trip? Good to
Papa
see you.
Trip.
What's
Whittaky should be joining us later. He finishes work at 10, I think. So he said he's going to come on after that. I was in 9. Can't remember.
It was one of those times. Can you hear
But
that
yeah.
Lego being rustled?
Mm-hmm.
If I
It's
do
not that. It's not for. Yeah, it's not bugging though. Not me anyway. But yeah, Jedi
Okay.
Master Bricks. If you're still in the chat, let us know, because I think Padawan was going to invite you on last week because he's been keen to get you on as well as us, and he ran last week's show. But we ended up doing St. Paddy's Day 1 because we just hadn't had time to kind of roll out any carpet for you. But if you're interested in coming on, mate, because we'd like to talk a little bit about the way you do your videos, which is obviously really popular. I wouldn't call it stop motion, but it's like he does the kind of what do you call it? Time lapse of the sets, and he's really into that. He's seems to be quite good at his photography as well. So he's a very visually orientated person. But yeah. Are you feeling any countdown anticipation for Brickworld Chicago 25? We are. So
Oh yeah.
I think that's a good idea. I don't know whether you meant that as an idea, but we need to do countdown Brickworld. So we need to do, like, I don't know, 50 days out, 25 days out, or whatever it is. So not obviously not on every 10th or 5th, because we'd be doing it all the time otherwise. But when we if we can line up our show with a round number away from, say, even if it's 40 days out or whatever, we can do that. So count on to Brickworld hype, and then we'll get a Brickworld person on as a guest. So we can have a mock guest there.
I'm getting excited for it though.
Yeah, same.
I
keep trying to visualize what it's going to be like, but I don't know.
I see him. I think it's like I was listening to Brick Dynasty. No sweat, Jedi Master.
Yeah, but Jedi Master Bricks,
he said
answer the
something, by the
question. Are you coming on? Are you coming on
Yeah.
the show on Sunday? We want you on the show, so we've got nobody planned for Sunday at the moment. I don't usually start asking until like Friday, but if you want to be on the show, mate, let me know. Sorry, mate. Go on. What were you saying?
No, he said something really funny in UK Boys Instagram. I can talk about it because it's been leaked anyway, but there's a new rangefinder piece, for like the clone troopers and
Yeah, I've seen it, yeah.
And I think he called it like a gape finder. I don't know if it's because of this. I don't know why, but I think it's just because of the fucking size of it. And I had a good laugh at it during work. He said it twice, dude.
It could have been.
It was just
it could
so
have been a typo.
stupid.
It could have been a typo.
Oh my.
Guys, what did you have for tea?
Tea? I'm eating
Yeah,
pizza right now. Chicago style.
Oh, what Brickworld hype going on right there? Yeah, because you said you were having your tea, yeah.
I drink tea, yeah.
No. Sorry. What do you call it when you eat in the evening?
Oh, supper? Or just dinner?
Supper.
I call it dinner. But I already had dinner, and this is kind of like a late night snack. I shouldn't be eating this late, but
All right. I was just
It's
going to
okay.
say, because I haven't had anything to eat, and I am going to order now whilst I'm on the phone.
ooh,
I'm going to do a live order.
Mayo, me, Coolhan, and Whittaky are going to Brickworld, as well as Padawan, Ostif. Oaktown, I think's going as well, and I think a lot of people that have been on the show are going. I know Mayo, you went to Bricktastic, and I know you did say when you were on our show, like you were going to just do, not just do, but you'd like to do one big convention a year. So I'm assuming, I mean, I don't want to be answering for you, but will you be going to Brickworld this year?
He's not going. I
Nah.
already know he's not going. That's a good segment. What's everyone had for tea? Yeah, what you have for tea? Okay, so this is what I'm about to order. I'm ordering a Joey special. Hopefully everybody knows what a Joey special is. But I'm ordering meat feast, 12-inch, ham, sausage, pepperoni, chicken, and salami. I'm also ordering a mixed grill pizza, mushroom, sausage, bacon, tomato, and chicken. I'm ordering 5 regular hot wings and 4 chicken strips. And that is going to run me, including my service fee and delivery charge, bag fee, but a discount for eating in there too much, is going to cost me £17.78 for 2 fat
the fuck?
pizzas.
It's just Domino's.
No, fuck no. This is Just Eat.
Right.
It's a local place called Best Pizza and Kebab House. And my word is that the correct terminology for there, because it is chef's kiss.
Banging.
But yeah, so anybody who doesn't know, Joey's special is a reference from Friends, and it means 2 pizzas. And that's what I'm ordering. So get on it, complete purchase, PayPal. Yeah!
Mayo, did a couple of Brickheads people convince you to go to Brickworld Chicago? I mean, I've always kind of heard about Brickworld, and it's just been one of those things that, like, oh, it'd be cool to go to, but whatever. I talked to Ostif after it happened. He kind of hyped it up. But then, since doing the show with Martin and Whittaky, it's like, oh, they kind of convinced me to go. I've always wanted to go to Brick Fair ever since I was younger, but I'm like, I'll wait until I'm older before I go there, or
So, Mayo, I saw you there last year, knocking about in the background in a couple of videos. But I've actually wanted to go and been keen to go since the year before, when ACOB did a show there. It was a very small show. There was a couple of people in the background, and that was when I first started. Well, not long after I'd first started watching ACOB, they went. So it would have been 2023, and I was like, this looks really good then. And I'd still not been to a brick convention at that point. Went to one myself later that year, and I was like hooked. So of course, then watching all the lives from there last year, I remember CPA was on with ACOB on their show, and I commented something in the chat, and CPA called me out in fairness to him, and he was like, you know, got to get the UK guys across here next year. And it started from there then, and it just became this kind of thing of, let's get all the UK guys to go. And then, of course, when tickets went live, we all did. So, but yeah, Skyren, how's it going, mate? Thanks for joining. Just having an open forum today, not your usual show. Just gonna have a little chat and a bit of an open forum for everybody, just to kind of chat and talk about whatever, and see what's going on, what the crack is like, and give us some feedback, some ideas for the show. Sorry if I missed anything. I had to nip off, but I'm working Sunday night this weekend. What time does the show start? 7 p.m. we go normally. UK time, obviously, and I know you're in the UK, so let me know, mate. Even if you can't get on to like 8, we can kind of shuffle things around. But yeah, if not, we'll put you all down for a future date. Bricktastic 2020 UK official. Yeah, agree with this, Nimble. 2026 UK boys official meetup next year.
Yeah, it's
Ken in
looking
the
like it's
Ken
happening.
in the house. Ken in the house. Brick Dynasty.
Oh, I want to say something to Ken. I was listening to the stream of Ostif, and
Yeah.
I kind of know anyway because I seen Ken wearing a Melvin's t-shirt last week, and I'm like, right, if you're wearing a Melvin's t-shirt, that's like your band's favorite band. But they were talking, him and Osif were talking about their favorite Motley Crue songs. I've kind of like ribbed on stream about Motley Crue, like, oh, they're like a guilty pleasure, like they're not the best, but they're like a guilty pleasure kind of thing, like, you know what I mean? Like but one of my favorite songs by them would be, it's from the John Corabi days. It's the Uncle Jack. And if you know the song, you know the song. If you don't, it's pretty fucking heavy, like theme wise.
Yeah.
But in terms of like the original material, my favorite song from theirs would maybe Don't Go Away Mad. It's great. What's up, Ultra?
Ultra Bricks. Ultra Bricks, what's happening? I didn't realize, mate. You'd already shouted everybody out in the comments. My bad. The beard is looking epic. Yeah, thanks, mate. It's not the best lighting down here, but I just couldn't be bothered. I've been sat either on a bus all day or in chairs waiting to see teachers or sitting opposite teachers talking to them about my daughter because I had her first high school parents' evening. And obviously parents' evening is when she's like, well, any age up until now is just, this is what she painted. These are the number blocks she plays with, you know, that kind of stuff. But now it's serious, like, because they're giving you an idea of what. And it was nice for him to be saying she's on track for A. She's on track for A. She's on track for A. And I'm like, great, she's doing well. Leave her be. But I had some really fantastic feedback. Not to want to segue away from the show, but so shout out to Maya. She won't be watching this, but my daughter, she is doing fantastic in school. Still needs to come out of her shell and get a bit more confidence. But overall, she's going to be in the sort of top percentile for things by the looks of it, based on the way she's working. So good. But yeah, so I was quite pleased. But yeah, that was what I was doing most of the day. So yeah, I just didn't fancy sitting in a chair. I thought, relax on the sofa. And then, of course, when my pizza comes, I can be scoffing that on screen. But yeah, the beard is it's getting to that point now where it's kind of like, I don't want to grow any longer. But I need to find a local barber's that will style it and cut it. Because there aren't many around. I phoned a couple nearby me, and I'm like, oh, do you do beard trims, shape ups and stuff? And they're like, no. Okay, bye then. So, yeah. So I'm not sure what's going on there. But I got to find one. Just got away. Just go away. I was at a Motley Crue song.
That's it. Don't go away mad, just go away. What's up, Motley? Sorry, I was speaking and then my bloody mic was muted.
Padawan, how's it going, mate? The juices. Hey, everyone. I hope you're all fine today. Boys? Yeah, good, mate. Good, Motley. So, just talking about a couple of things so far. For anybody joining. These are some of the things we've already got scheduled for the show where we want to kind of segment it out into sort of 4 or 5 segments. And each of those segments is going to have like some kind of visual, whether it be like animated visual or just a still to show we're going into this section of the show. So, for example, you know, it'll be some of the sections we already do, like Croc Talk. It'll be weekly pickups. It'll be, you know, what's occurring. So like local news, our guest. And then obviously we're looking for ideas and other segments. We've already had, so we're going to have like an intro picture video after the intro. So we'll have the normal intro and then we'll have just like a still image. So we can play the background, the welcome music, because it's just like a bit awkward when it's just playing with us, just sat there looking at the screen. And then we can just dive straight in then. And I'm going to work on like something for an outro. Suggestions so far have been mock of the month. So all of us on the panel will pick a mock of the month. Maybe we'll have a mock-based guest. So like where we had Will Bricks Productions, where they talk about their mock. And then on for the rest of the show, we'll pick a mock each. Talk about it, showcase it. Might not have to physically make it, but we'll be able to show it up on Rebrickable. Why is our favourite? And then we've also had an idea about doing some countdown to Brickworld, where, like, you know, if we can line the show up a Sunday with, like, say 40 days out, 30 days out, a nice round number, then we can do like a little bit of Brickworld hype, and get somebody on the show, a guest on that can highlight that. We're still going to do the boys episodes regularly, where maybe we don't have any. I don't know. It depends on what you guys think. If we have the regular boys episodes, how often do we do one? Do we do one mid-season, one every sort of, 5 episodes into every season, and then just have no topics at all? Or do we keep with the structure but just not have a guest and go to town? And instead of having a guest section, we'll just have a spitball section. I don't know. A couple of ideas there, but let us know, guys. Thoughts, ideas, suggestions. What are we doing right? What are we doing wrong? What can be better?
Because I think the thing I was talking to Cool Han about is, like, I think at the start we would talk a little, these new Lego releases and the new year, like the new set coming out and all this, but we kind of steered clear. Not,
yeah.
I don't think deliberately. I think it's just because, like, I think everyone else kind of just talks about it, and it's like by the time maybe it gets to us, it's maybe like a little old news. And it'd be sort of, and you know what? And there's only so many times you can talk about a new set or whatnot. Like we did touch on Bluey, we did touch on maybe like Formula One and stuff like that, but never any. Let's spend hours talking about it. It's mostly just this is shit. This is good.
Yeah.
Next.
Well, the way I've always seen this show is, most people out there, most of the viewers have got Instagram, other YouTubers they follow, and if they want to see, of course, if they want to see like build streams, they can go to my other shows, which I don't do regularly. I just do kind of as and when. But there's plenty of people out there reviewing products, doing build streams, doing topical shows. So this is coming out, talking about leaks. And on Instagram, that stuff is kind of like basically shoved down your throat anyway. I'm not saying that people don't want to see that. I like to see that. I'm interested in that. But I just feel like sometimes you like we did a show on, I don't know, something coming out. I can't remember what it was, a while back. And within a week, there was like 8 other shows that had done the same thing before or after us or in different ways. And I just think, like, to me, that's kind of like, your work is your work. Watching Instagram, seeing news, schedules, updates, what's coming out, leaks and rumors is kind of like watching the news on your phone or listening to the news on your radio on the car on the way back and forth work. And our show is, and then you come home and you relax and you unwind and you watch some YouTube, you watch some reviews, you watch a topical show, an ACOB or a London Bridge or whatever. Our show is when you want to break from the norm, you want to go down to the pub, meet your friends, have a little bit of chat and a bit of structure, but just generally not be too bogged down with, we got to cover this, we got to cover that, and just to be a bit more like, do you see what I mean? So our show is like your weekly visit to the pub to meet your mates. And yes, you can talk about a little bit about what's going on in your lives, what's going on out there in the world, but generally it's not too serious. It's a bit more relaxed. And that's how I want it to be. And the guest is like, each of your 7 or 8 mates who regularly meet up down the pub brings a new friend every week. Sometimes they have a good laugh. Sometimes they get welcomed into the crew and they appear more often. Sometimes they never come back and whatever, I like to kind of visualize it like that. So that's why I'm being really careful about ideas for structure, because I don't want it to become too like classroom based. It's like, now I got to go here, now we got to go there, right? Stop talking about that. Let's move on to this. So I do still want it to be quite free and organic. I just think there should be a little bit more structure so the people watching will be like, right, where's it going next? It tells a story, like, but I don't know. What do you think? Do you feel like we could do more? Like I said, it's up for debate. If the guys out there think, no, we should be covering all the latest leaks and rumors and reviews of products, then we can do that. But I just don't know whether everybody needs to be doing it on every show.
Yeah, I think that was it too. Like, I mean, it gets to a stage where you probably could do an episode because like Lego seems to release new sets every month anyway, and new Lego reveals and all that. And at the start we did that. I remember we were covering like the UCS seal barge. I think we talked about it the day it was leaked.
Yeah.
And like we were like talking about some sets from the new year, but there is so many, not just shows that like we watch, but shows that we don't watch, and blog posts and YouTube videos that are just talking about the same kind of stuff, that it just kind of feels a little bit saturated. And the kind of the Lego content space is already like saturated enough as is. Like there's so many people just like wanting to make stuff. And I've always kind of liked the approach of just like, all right, well, just it literally is just kind of hanging out and kind of talking balls. Like that's why, like, even saying there too. Obviously, the show will always kind of be strictly Lego themed, but having segments that are just a bit more chill, kind of just laying back and you talking absolute bollocks too, that kind of way. Because I think that's the thing. I said you, Kohan, is like I just kind of have it as like, what happened here?
I'm still here, but Kirsty and her friend are away in London, and they're staying in a hotel tonight. And so she's obviously dicking about. So she's turned the Alexa lamp on.
Okay.
But it'll go back off in a sec. She's dicking about. She's trolling me. That's why I put this message on there. Anyway, sorry, mate. Go on.
No, it's just it's like there's just so many people. It's basically kind of doing that kind of stuff, like you're competing. I don't like saying that word, but when we kind of do the show, I've always kind of said to you, like, too, it's just, for me, it's like, it's entertaining. First of all, it's entertainment for me just to chat shit. Like,
yeah.
To me, it's not that, I mean, Lego, it is a hobby, but it's also, I would say for myself and many people, it's like a life too. It's a very, very important aspect. But just like life, it doesn't have to be bloody serious all the time. I kind of like taking the piss out of it and having a bit of a laugh, and especially when there is so much like people taking it seriously, and it's like, bro, calm down.
Yeah. But again, I don't know, maybe we just do a small segment every week where we say, right, let's cover how do you guys feel about that? So rather than we just go into it in too much detail, we just say, what's been released, what's been talked about this week, right? What's on the cards this week? Local news or weekly news. Pokemon's coming. What do we think of that, guys? What I'm trying to do is I'm just trying not. I don't want to curtail every conversation, and I don't want to have like a million topics. But I also want the show to be like every show, if that makes sense. I want people to come and be like, "Ooh, I'm going to tune in for the guest. Ooh, next is going to be." Local news, weekly news. Do you know what I mean? But within that, we should still get like the freedom to kind of be a little bit loose. I don't know. Like I said, the idea, the obvious answer is to either like do every other show like that. So do a show where there's no topic and we spitball, and then do a show where we have a guest on and it's a bit more structured. But like I said, I don't know. That's what I'm trying to. That's where my brain's at the moment, and I could quite easily make a decision. Make an executive decision and say this is what we're doing, but I'd rather it be open to the guys and see what they want to see. So
obviously, like we say this about like releases and all that. Like obviously, whenever it comes to like maybe like big Star Wars releases, May 4th or whatever, like we're going to talk about it anyway. We are going to go maybe a little in depth, but like it's it's like all right, on to the next thing, kind of.
Because we do the seasonal episodes, like a Christmas one, we did a Halloween one. We'll probably do an Easter one where we go through like all Easter sets and just, like we did. I think what worked well with the Halloween ones is we weren't just talking about them. We were like ripping into them. And that kind of worked because then when we did the Christmas sets, we were doing the same thing. If the set was good, give it the praise it deserves. But generally just like, what the hell is this Santa? Is he supposed to be on skis? What's going on here? Like, that kind of thing.
That's one of my favorite episodes was the Christmas one. And even the Halloween one too. It's just stupid, like, god damn, like Lego really did make crap back then, but crap obviously we're putting on the lenses now, and even current crap as well. Like that's the thing we laughed at was like the amount of Christmas stuff in the 2010s that looked like it was from the Stone Age. It's like I didn't really like they have not evolved at all here.
It's like most things in life. You just have to do it your way and what you like and do if your audience likes. Yeah. Well, I just thought there might be some. I mean, we've had a couple of ideas, so obviously I'm happy with that, even if that's all we get. But if anybody's got ideas of what they'd want to see more of or less of on the show, then let us know. I mean, obviously one person doesn't speak for everybody anyway. But if like 6 or 7 people, like if Muttley turns around and says, "Look, I think we need to not have a guest on every week, maybe every other week or something like that," and then everybody else agrees, then I think that makes sense. So, because we've had guests on and they've kind of stolen the show, and everything is tailored around them, and then we've had other guests on who we haven't really got a lot sort of to talk about in terms of apart from them just talking about their channel or what they do, and then they've just kind of joined our conversation. I wouldn't say necessarily one's better than the other, but I hate for somebody to come on the show, especially somebody who's not within this kind of small sub community, and then be like, basically, I was just sat there doing what they would normally do,
Want to see more of Whittaky with blue emulsion on his face.
I do like the idea, though, jokes aside, the Papa Trip came up with, of Pure and Fury, Whittaky. Pure moan. Face.
Just a Whittaky whinge something. Whittaky's weekly whinge.
Pure whinge fury. Because I feel like I'm the one who's always complaining. I was recently compared to Victor Meldrew.
That's the thing too. Like, I think Jedi Master Brick's about like one a guest. Whinge. Okay. Because like we've said before, like the episodes that obviously like having guests on a lot. I'm not saying no, but like even just having like just the boys, just chilling out or whatever, I think is just as entertaining. Because like they're again, like how well can the guest respond or involved too in that regard. I don't want to be speaking for Cool Hand, but also being going to speak like there is like guests too. Like there's people that want to be on the show, and there's people that are scheduled in the future, or that I don't think anyone said no or anything like that. It's been pretty much praise all around to kind of hop on at some stage.
Yeah, that's been discussed. So we'll have that conversation with Keith when he joins. So I think. So what do we think, guys? Overall, do we think guest every other week, and then have like a guest and a tailored show, and then no guest and a hangout? So let's just say, for example, we have a guest on. The first hour is about the guest, and then we go into our normal segments, and then the following week it's just the boys hanging out, having a laugh, just talking about whatever. What you had for dinner, and then our normal segments. So there's still structure, but there's also plenty of like looseness, loosey-goosey in there as well.
That's Ultra. That's what Colan's brought up is like. I'm glad you highlighted that like too. It's like we do try to highlight the comments, interact. Whatever you guys say, we kind of bring it up a bit. Because sometimes it's funny and fun and engaging too.
Padawan, you joining us or what?
No idea what Whittaky says 90% of the time. Can't hear him. See, there's been a time where Whittaky was using like, there's ever someone else's laptop or something like that, and like his audio was crisp. Like it was so good, and we've never been able to reclaim that.
White noise, white noise Whittaky. That's class. I'm gonna throw that out. We've had a couple now about Whittaky. You'll have to throw them all out.
Ah, that's a great one. That's actually so good, man.
White
Jedi
noise.
Masters got really fucking. Oh my god! Between that and the Gape Finder, like.
Look, this microphone, it didn't cost me a lot. I think Kirsty got me one originally, and for some reason it wasn't compatible. But I got this one, and it was like, I don't know, maybe 20 quid. It's not the best in the world. It's got some basic, it's a brand. Audio Pro. Audio Pro is a brand that they do other stuff as well. It's not just some, mic boy or something stupid like that you can get. And I got it from Amazon or whatever. But there was obviously a lot cheaper mics on there. But I just, it's not the best in the world, but it does the trick. I don't know, like, I don't want to tell other people what they can and can't buy, but it's bound to be able to fork out for a mic.
Yeah.
So,
and
that's
it's
wild. What's wild?
Oh, the white noise Whittaky. Like,
Yeah,
that is
I like
fucking
it.
hilarious. Like,
Amazing.
it's no, that's the thing too, because it's like you could just, you wish you could just say like, oh, Whittaky, just buy a used Blue Snowball, get a small stand, headphones, and that you set. But that might only be like £30 or £40, but it's like, it's maybe.
But this thing here, right? I think it's about 20 quid. Heavy plated one. You can. I've used it to attach. There's an attachment on the bottom to put onto a crane. So I've got a crane for one of my key lights upstairs. You can put that on there if you want. I prefer it to be on the base, but that'll plug into your phone as well, because it gives you two adapters. One which is a USB and one which is a C type to C type, and just fuck's sake, and one will just plug into Alexa, lamp on.
Okay.
And one will just you can just plug it straight into your phone.
Hello!
Hello!
You hear me?
No, your audio is worse than Whittaky's.
You hear me?
Barely.
Your audio is terrible.
I have no idea. I'm using the shitty app.
Yeah, all I can see is your hands.
Yeah, it's creepy.
Darth Padawan.
Oh my god, what the?
Go on. I didn't think he was driving when I asked him to join. My bad.
Oh shit.
I don't. Oh, what's this? I thought that was a compliment for me then until I got to the end. I don't think I've ever watched a better host at keeping the show and chat as one than our ACOB legend, Sean. Thanks for mentioning that, Matt Lee. Completely relevant to this chat. But no, you are right.
I'm not going to glaze.
I
I
don't
don't
think
glaze,
he does a
right?
good wrangle.
But I watch like a lot of like comedy podcasts, and it's like hundreds and fucking thousands of people watching live, and like sometimes like they won't even like, I always see the comments and like, God, some of these comments are so fucking funny, and it's like they can't even keep up with it. It's definitely a skill, like just trying to find stuff that kind of adds to it, and at the end of the day, just having a bit of fun too. He's back.
Yo, yo, yo.
So,
Is that better?
yeah, everyone thought you were going to tell us to order XQ66.
What was that?
Everybody thought you were going to tell us to execute Order 66.
I don't condone my actions at this time. Do not try this at home.
Oh, fucking hell. Don't wrap it around something now, mate. We're on when you're live.
It's basically hands-free.
Like, I'm not gonna lie, like I'm like big into the watch community, but the biggest thing that kind of grinds my gears is people showing off their like, oh, I got this new Rolex, and it's like just a photo of their watch, steering wheel behind it on the motorway, and it's like, you guys are you're the worst. I don't think I've seen anyone do that in the Lego space. Like, I got this new Cloud City Boba Fett Ford Wrangler steering wheel, and then a fucking Midwest town or anything like that in the back.
Yeah.
I've been wearing the same shitty Garmin for the last 6 years. Oh, I've just arrived back at HQ.
My uncle used to live in because he was in the army, and he used to live there where you are.
In the Ford?
No, the area you live in.
Yeah, Herefordshire.
Yeah, but it's near a base, isn't it? What's your bit? Oh, you might not want to say online, but
No, not mine. It's not mine, but this is where the 2-2 Special Forces are based. Not mine. I ain't cool enough for that club.
yeah, but what's the name of the base where you are?
Sterling Lines.
Oh, that's it.
Oh, you're on about... Yeah, I'm not going to say, because I'll have, like, weird people turning up at the gate, but...
Yeah, but my uncle lived, so I used to go down there quite often, but when I was younger. But yeah, but no, we'll change subject then. But what's the news? Any news? Any goss?
Not really.
So Papa Trip is saying that a couple of people agreed with that idea to do a boys every other week. Still segmented maybe, but boys every other week. So like, rather than have a guest take up like a big chunk of the show, we'll just have a kind of free for all, talking shit about whatever. What did you have for tea? What's going on, and maybe talk about some Lego news or whatever. But if there's something big, we can kind of overtake you with that. But it's the last bit I didn't get in what Papa Trip was saying. But whatever you do, start whatever you want your mission to be, and each decision
whatever.
should be with whatever, and be made with how it connects. Okay. Yeah. We want it to be succinct. You don't want it to just be like a freaking free-for-all every week. Oh, I can't click on the next one. Jokes aside, I think audio makes a massive difference. It does. It does, because I've watched some of the shows back, and you can see Whittaker's talking, and it just keeps cutting out.
By the way, can I just chime in? Right, so I'm going to upgrade my mic at some point, probably in the next couple of months, and I'm going to donate the one I've got, which is the Blue Yeti, which is a decent mic. I can give it to Martin.
Oh, that's nice of you, mate. Oh, sharing the love, like. Oh, there you go. So we were just going to say we'll have to broach the subject with him on how he needs to get a new mic. I guess we don't have to know.
What does he normally do it on? Like, as in laptop, phone?
It's phone, but most, like my one's got a C-type to C-type cable with it as well, so you can plug it into your phone if you wanted to.
Yeah, I could do the same. The same with I'll just give him the adapter that comes with my, because my mic's so old now. It's only USB-A, so I give him the adapter.
Yeah, I know he uses his laptop sometimes as well. So Mayo's gaming. What are you gaming, mate? What are you playing? Brick Dynasty. Whittaker could get the $8 TikTok mics and sound much better. Yeah. No, they are really cheap on Amazon. They're like, you can get some for like a tenner, but I don't know. I mean, like I said, mine weren't particularly expensive, but it does the trick. I mean, I'm not really doing. When I talk out and about on it, I use the portable mics anyway. You know that one, so.
What's the stream? What's the stream for anyway? I was playing pool all night, so I only just really caught up like 20 minutes ago.
Just open forum, like where we started talking on Friday night, and we were talking about like ideas and whatever we're going to do with the show and whatever, just spitballing a bunch of shit, and it was kind of quite kind of entertaining. And then the other night after we closed the show on Sunday, me, Whittaker, and Slurpee were chatting for a bit, and then me and Slurpee were chatting till fucking early hours of the morning about the show, pretty much.
Yeah.
And talking about different things, and I was just like, look, rather than us keep having these conversations offline, well, the one thing I like to think we've always been good at is having the chat and our team of watchers, regular viewers, involved and engaged.
Yeah.
So why not like put it to them, or why not at least them have a buy-in on it? So I said I won't massively advertise it, but if we can carve out some time this week, I'll throw a link out, throw a quick thumbnail together, and we'll just chat openly. And if there's nobody there, then we're only doing what we were doing anyway. So, but we've had some good bits and pieces. I've made a bunch of notes anyway. So,
I say I want to throw out to the chat. Is there anything that you guys want us to stop doing?
yeah.
Is there anything that's like God every
stop, start,
time?
continue? Stop, start, continue. What do we need to stop? What do we need to start doing that we don't do? What do we need? What do you like and want us to continue? Shots fired. Bricktastic 2026 afters slaps. Okay. Wizards, Mayo's playing Forge of Empire. So, yeah, it's Bricktastic 2026 UK boys meetup. I think is pretty much on the cards. See if we can get see if we can get some of the US boys to come and dip into our neck of the woods, like. But yeah.
Yeah, no, I need to.
Well,
I was tempted to go, this year, but then it never really, just didn't really work out, because I had kind of talked to you Willie about it, and I was like, oh, I'll see it for Brick World and other stuff as well. Although if I were to go to Bricktastic, like next year, it wouldn't be spend money on stuff. It would just be kind of like a hangout,
Yeah, yeah.
And it is Manchester anyway. Like there's plenty of.
I kind of wanted
that,
Brickworld to be my first. That's why I didn't go to Bricktastic.
Yeah.
But I feel like if I go to Brickworld, any other like kind of convention I go to after that is just going to be super disappointing.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's why I think we need to push for the boys meetup there, because like Slurpee just said, that'll probably be the best part about it for us in comparison, at least. Because obviously some of the guys who couldn't come to Brickworld will be there. Near enough everybody in this chat potentially can go. So what are you mentioning on anyway, mate?
It's like a fake away pizza that Sam makes really good on flatbread with chicken and peppers and onions, and Sam is le chef.
So he's eating up like a pizza. Slurpee just finished eating a pizza, and I got a pizza coming by just eating.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I got a. Do you get the reference, Padawan? If I said I've ordered a Joey special,
I've heard it, but I don't get it.
It's from Friends.
Oh no, I wasn't a Friends type of guy. I think Friends sucks.
The only Friends episode
I'm a 2.5
seen,
men type of dude.
It's not even an episode. It's those edits of Friends where they remove the laugh track.
Yeah.
I've only ever really laughed at that.
Yes, you see that when I watch those episodes where they've taken the laugh out and it just seems awkward. That's how it feels when I watch the show back and watch us listening to the intro music while we're all just sat there. It's not awkward at the time, but when I watch it back, it's really awkward. And I'm like, we need to do something different because it doesn't look right. We're all just stood there waiting to say something like a bunch of knobs. So,
Motley's going. Motley's booked. Nimble's booked.
Bricktastic booked. It's only 17 for the Saturday ticket. Obviously, you have to get there though. God damn! I got family in Manchester, so I could stay with them. Oh, I might make that a week.
I've also got family in Manchester, so I got that squad.
I think I might make a week of that. Go down there for the week, have a couple of days with Kirsty, then do the weekend Bricktastic. And like I said, it's only one. No, it's 2 days, isn't it?
I thought it was 2 days.
I thought it was Saturday and Sunday. I know the one day was 17 quid, but I thought there was 2 days available. Formats like this stream work really well. Bit of a laugh, lots of back and forth with the audience. Oh, there you go. That's what we want. And that's pretty much all we're doing in this stream, which is kind of the point. So,
cheers, Ultra.
Audience engagement is like the number one most important thing.
Hanchester.
that can mean many things.
Cool Hanchester. Yeah. So, Sean, if we do a UK boys meetup at Bricktastic next year, do you think yourself or any of the US boys will do what we're doing and make the pilgrimage across.
It's the biggest convention in Europe.
Well, they don't
I think
need
it's
to
big.
because obviously
Yeah.
we're all meeting up. We're all going to be meeting up anyway. By the looks of it, half of the guys in the chat have got a ticket already. So 5K boys in the chat.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah. Did you guys hit the 5K?
They did.
So they
The
celebrating that
5K
tonight.
Spanish.
It's February. Oh, I don't know. Muttley knows. He's already booked his ticket. I'm pretty sure it's
I
February.
think it is February.
Arsenal's going to try and come. February 2021. 21-22 of next year. Sounds good. King Heator. When you come over here though, Sean, or when you come into this chat, maybe not this because it's not a regular show. This is just us clowning about and talking shit, basically. But we don't come with the heat here. We come with the ice. Ice cubes, snowflakes. wait, not snowflakes. Ice cubes. Chili willies.
No, no chili willies. Hey, keep
Wait a
that
sec.
shit out of here.
Ultra's just booked his as well. God damn,
Oh.
everybody's doing. Someone do a live buy.
I would, but have you booked?
Right, if I'm going, I'm going to book both. I won't do it right now, but I'm definitely going to book.
Slurpee, you come in.
Yeah, no, I do want to go.
You only got the overnight ferry. It's not that far.
I might just
that's
get
from, that's from Southern Ireland, isn't it?
No,
I
it's
can
from Northern
get
Ireland.
one from there, but I could just get like a cheap flight from like Belfast. I'm like maybe like a £40 kind of return if they do them still. There's like wee cheapy ones, You're not allowed to walk on with any clothes or anything. Nah, no, I would do it. That's what I mean. If it was like, would I go just for the one day? Get in the rowboat, Slurpee.
Get on that paper airplane, like. So I was hearing discussion. You should have a main topic until you get to the point where you don't need it. That's if you want to grow. Yeah.
We could just do mukbangs and just watch me eat every day.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm making some notes. We'll try it. We'll definitely try. I mean, so far the resounding idea is that we have a guest every other week instead of every week, and then we still have that sort of large, say maybe first hour segment. But instead, when we've got a guest, obviously, it's their sort of platform. And then when we don't have a guest, it's a free for all. And we just kind of talk about whatever, but we'll still have like a weekly news. We can briefly talk about, Pokemon's out, Bluey's out, May the 4th. Obviously, we'll do a big show for May the 4th, that kind of thing. But generally, just kind of keep it a bit more comfortable chat after hours down the pub chat, as opposed to going in deep on things, because there's plenty of other people doing that kind of thing. So, get in the rowboat.
Ugh.
Yeah. No, look, we've got thousands of ideas, Sean. It's not a case of we're running out of ideas or we don't know what to do. But the one thing that we've always kind of done from day one, and I think, based on the chat above, the guys seem to think we've always got a bit of a penchant for, is engaging and letting the team, the viewers, have like a say to some degree. So this is what this is about. Doesn't necessarily mean we're going to do everything they say, but we can get some ideas and see how people feel about it and see how it goes. But it's just about trying to. I think we're at that point now where we want to kind of fine tune things a little bit, and I'd rather fine tune the right things than the wrong things. So,
do you know what the sad thing is? Do you know how we could instantly kind of like have a bit more wow factor? Is if we if we just pulled together and paid for the bloody unlocked Streamlard.
Yeah.
Because then you can
It's
have
more
videos, you can
expensive.
add songs, you can add all sorts like
Yeah.
backgrounds, you can add all sorts of stuff.
Hey, we can have videos. We can have videos. Wait.
Yeah, but don't you have to do it a really awkward way instead of just
You have to-
importing it into the site?
Yeah, we have to.
I need your help. I can't tell you what it is. You can never ask me about it later, and we're gonna hurt some people.
Whose car are we gonna take?
But don't you have to do that like a really? It's really good, but how don't you have to do that like in an awkward way?
No, just press a button.
Our videos are already uploaded, and it's just a matter of like just clicking it. I think though,
Oh, okay.
if we paid for StreamYard, see the intro. If we paid for StreamYard, as soon as we go live, the video would play, and I would say it would play at a higher quality than what it is, because I think it's kind of. I'm just going to kind of assume it's being kind of streamed. That video.
It's gonna compress it, isn't it? Because if it's being
Yeah.
streamed from somewhere else.
Or something, because I had to upload it and it's like, ooh, this doesn't look anywhere near as good as it does on the PC. And it's not the highest quality video anyway, but like to see it kind of come out a bit rankies a little bit. Ooh.
I think the main things with the updated StreamYard is that this kind of orangey, sick color background I've currently picked, we could update that, tailor that, and obviously we've got everything we need to put something tidy there. And we can have more people on, but I don't know whether necessarily we need to do that. Because
Yeah.
it can turn into carnage.
I think that having more people on is like kind of like what Sean and that does, where it's like the super special events you want to cycle people through, and it's a bit chaotic and it's fun. But like having it every day, every week is it's a bit much.
So we wouldn't get benefit from that necessarily on a weekly basis. So I think apart from this background changing,
Streaming to multiple streams places would be good as well.
Also, are we not limited to the amount of hours a month or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is another one. But I've got 2 accounts, so all the stuff is downloaded up to each. Speaking of which, let's play one of my clips. Which one do we want to play?
Play one of the shop ones.
Let's play Yorkshire puddings.
Town in Wales, Malcolm's other new store manager, Martin, is keeping the company's more traditional customers happy. The store opened 4 months ago, bringing with it 24 new jobs to a deprived area.
The Yorkshire puddings. Yeah, just down this one, I'll show you now. You need to get some new batteries for your glasses, perhaps. All right. Anything else I can help you with? Cheers, Ed.
The store is doing very, very well.
The store is doing very, very well.
The store is doing very, very well.
Oh, Papa Trip.
Valid.
See you later, man.
Thanks, Papa.
On another funny note, I'm convinced that Sam's parents are buying stolen Lego because they just bought loads of Speed Champions for like 9-10 quid. Funny.
What?
So you know Speed Champs, the new ones, the new Formula One ones. They were like, do you want this the Ferrari Speed Champ for a tenner? And I was like, all right. I'm convinced it's stolen off Facebook.
The thing is that I've definitely bought Lego where there's like oh, this is maybe like £10 knocked off or whatever. It's cool, and underneath the barcode, you know how they sometimes have a plastic security tag.
Yeah,
the ones that they're stuck on, and oh, this box is immaculate except this wee part at the bottom's ripped. And I'm like, I wonder, is that but by the way, there's sellers I would message oh, is it possible to see the box? Because number one, as you all know, I like to recycle my boxes, but also I kind of I don't have it with me tonight, but I like to have the collage. But so many sellers will be like, oh, why do you want to see the box?
Yeah.
And as soon as I see that, I'm like, sus. This person.
I am going to do bricktasting, by the way. I just need to. I might just do it in a minute and buy it or whatever. And what was the other one? Yeah. Is it bad? You go on Vinted, you see a nice little dealio, something that's it's half of what it's worth, and you think, you know what, is this stolen? Do I have to feel bad buying this? Should I buy it? Should I feel bad if I have the suspicion that it's stolen?
Thing is, even if it is stolen, you're not the one who stole it. There's no way.
Another man's trash is another man's treasure.
Yeah,
and no one else. Hey, Cool Han. That's how bad Mario is. You have to steal it. You know what I mean? Like,
hey, that large Mario on the Mario Kart set looks pretty good. I gotta say.
I'll take my words back. It does look good. But no, hold on. That's where I get a stuck at.
For my daughter as a present for having such a good parents' evening review. But yeah, sorry, go on.
No, I've definitely thought that too. Like, oh, I feel bad, but it's like, I know my heart of hearts that it's like this is coming into a nice, loving home.
Yeah.
You know, it's like it's going to be built. It's going to be loved. And yeah, I would never. I mean, I remember being like 7 years old and walking out of a shop without paying for sweets, and I felt so guilty.
Yeah,
but it was like it was a family shop. They're like, oh, I found it like, oh, they're like, oh, it'll be all right. It was only like a fucking 50p of sweets, and I was so guilty.
It's not like
thieving bastard.
It's not like we. It's not like you. It's not like I see clearly stolen Lego, and I'm like, well, I didn't steal it, so
yeah, fuck it.
There's that. You know what I have an issue with is this is more.
Oh, my pizza's here.
Ooh, it's like I try to go on Facebook. I know Marketplace is where all good things go to die. It's like you never go on Marketplace to buy a car. It's just gonna be riddled with shit.
Nah. It's Gumtree.
Oh, but I've been on
Gumtree
Facebook
is where the rough stuff is.
I've been on like Facebook for like Lego, right? And the thing is, some of these people are selling sets used for like close to retail, and I'm thinking, what the fuck are we doing here? Like,
yeah. What's my?
Oh, is this from a smoke-free home? Occasionally. What does that mean? Occasionally, a smoke-free home. What is up?
I only smoke occasionally.
Oh, there's nothing worse than getting Lego, and it's just that kind of. It's just that kind of like must to it, you know. It's like, oh, these yellow bricks are even more yellowed.
It's bad when you get a yellowed box and then it's sealed, and somehow the bricks inside are yellowed. That's how much of a heavy smoker someone is in their house.
Oh, right.
That's mean.
You want to fucking go?
Nimble, I don't condone those messages about Lego. Wink, wink.
So, guys, we've got a 12-inch meat feast: ham, sausage, pepperoni, chicken, and salami. We've got a 12-inch mushroom, sausage, bacon, tomato, and chicken. We've got 5 hot wings and 4 chicken strips. How much do you think that cost me, including delivery, bag fee, and service fee?
26 quid.
£17.78.
Ooh.
Come to Wales if you want takeout. And not only that, but I've been to New York, right? I've been to New York, the city that doesn't sleep. What a pile of pesh. What a load of shit. I went out at 11 o'clock and there was not a single thing open. Internationally, you can go out at 1 o'clock in the morning and get yourself a kebab or a pizza. Don't get that in New York. The city never sleeps my ass.
Some places here in the UK and Ireland, like, literally only open at midnight to sell food. Like, no one's buying this slop during the day. Like,
yeah. No, that's a good point. Oh, look. Oh, look at that. I'm not going to try and hold it up.
Come to fucking garden furniture too, yeah? What is that in the middle? I've never seen that.
What? You never seen one of these?
What is that?
This is an Irishman's furniture. It's called patio furniture. Jesus. Oh, look at this one as well. Oh, fuck me, I'm gonna put them all. I've only got one left. Oh, look at that. Oh, choice chunks of chicken. No, I'm just going to eat a couple of slices of each at a time. That's way to do it.
Is that all? Is that all for you?
There's nobody else here.
Damn.
Hey man, growing boy.
Fair enough.
No, I'll do half of each pizza and all the chicken, and then I got half of each pizza for tomorrow probably. I might get back up for the ACOB show.
It's a Barbie stool. What kind of stool, Lou?
I'll just say it is a shame that ACOB's on at like 3 a.m. every week because it just does me in. Because I got to get up for work at 6. It does me right in. And every time I go into their streams, I'm like, "Oi, screw the nut. When is this UK special happening that you've been promising for nearly 2 years now?" Ungrateful for the support.
Yeah.
Love it.
Well, we could just pip them to the post and just do a collab with their show instead.
Yeah.
It was all the same viewers anyway, practically. So
I think I've only ever watched ACOB live when I'm in the States. But like if it's like, oh, I need the Christmas one. It lasted for about 40 hours or whatever. Like it was kind of like they were bringing on people from the streets. I was like, who is this guy? Like, who are these people? You were on a cool hand. I don't mean that. Like, I don't mean you know, but like.
thanks.
Padawan, you're on as well.
Straight from the ghetto, like.
You know it's rough. You know it's rough when I'm on there. You know, fucking hell, they must be scraping the bottom of the barrel. They're getting desperate.
No, you've been on a few times. You were on for the Vader special.
The which special?
The Anakin Vader special. Were you not?
Oh, yeah, that was because me and Brent were chatting shit, and he was like, "I've got no one to." He was like, "I don't know what to do," and I was like, and then we were just chatting shit, and I was like, he was like, "Should we do this?" I was like, "Yeah, all right." It was actually quite a good episode, to be fair, as well. Ranking all the.
No, I enjoyed it.
It was one of the best episodes. I felt awful saying that because Sean wasn't there. It was the best episode, but it was good.
It was funny because like Tyler obviously had that thing.
Variety.
He ranked.
Sean is so good at bringing the charisma.
Tyler ranked the Anakin Starfighter pretty high, but it's because he's Vader at this stage. But I'm a purist. I think he's Vader in the suit. Like,
no,
I think he's Vader when he gets called Vader. When he gets anointed, that's when he's Vader.
Agreed.
I still think it's like he's kind of he's like LARPing a bit as a Sith Lord, but I can't. Yeah, it's like I know he killed all them. He's killed all them kids and stuff like, but it's whenever he says I hate you to Obi-Wan, it's like damn. But at the end of the day, it's whatever. I mean, it's coming out to cinema soon, so I'm looking forward to that.
So Kirsty wants to know what the opposite of dubs in the chat is.
Bed.
What is dubs in the chat?
She said whatever the opposite of dubs in the chat is, you need to give it to Padawan for that comment about Friends.
Owls in the silence. That's basically the opposite. Owls in the silence. Friends does suck. Oh.
There's another saying, I'm not going to say it because it's quite horrible, but yeah.
Friends is boring.
Well, I was never a big fan of it until I met Kirsty and she got me to watch it all. I think it was during lockdown. And I gotta say, I got a bigger appreciation for it now than I ever did before. It is quite quotable. But some of the topics in there haven't aged very well. But
there's a lot of good memes from it that like I haven't even watched it and it's like, oh, I'll send this to someone, or But it all seems to be Joey and Matthew Perry's character.
Check this out. Wait a sec. Let's see if I can log in now.
Alexa, turn off the lamp.
L's in the comment.
L's.
Yeah, it's. Cool hand just dipped. You excited for Brickworld, Padawan? This topic is just. Oh, what the?
Yeah, I'm turbo excited. I think it's going to be awesome. Like, it's going to be fun. What I'm not excited about is the amount of money that I have to keep putting away each month and leaving myself bloody skint every month.
Guys, my front door.
Here.
Right.
That looks like something out of bloody Diagon Alley.
It's from Friends.
Is it? I wouldn't know because the show's crap and I don't watch it.
Most Friends people out there would get it. Check this. I was talking about my bathroom as well the other day. It's black.
What was it? I was going to say something. I can't remember. It's gone out of my head now. It's fell off my head.
In my bathroom, like Star Wars Friends.
So obviously, oh, that's cool. So I'm going to Egypt next Friday, and I need to, you got to do the whole like when I go to the pyramids, I got to be like, I got a Lego figure at the pyramids type thing. What should I take with me? What would be cool? What figure should I take with me to the pyramids of Giza?
Well, this is kind of also me asking you a question. Do you want it to be licensed or not? Like,
I don't care. I want to be funny.
The camel, the brick dynasty camel.
I don't have a camel.
What's the worst Star Wars figure you own? Like, what's the ugliest fucking
Tusken Raider?
Oh, you know what? That's a shout.
In the Sandine.
See, I would say I don't know, I don't know. There's too many, too many. I used to
Sauron. Take Sauron to the pyramids of Giza. That's a good shout. No one's definitely done that. I'm not having it. Someone's definitely taken a 501st figure there. That's always going to get done. That's done to death. 501st has been around the bloody planet.
Yeah.
Take a Fun Hole figure.
A what?
You know Fun Hole, the Lego's new. If you the word on the street is it's the new hot competitor. Is it fuck like? I think it'll be a flash in the pan.
Here's the question, right? Here's the question, and I don't know. You might have already spoken about it briefly, and it's probably deserved for a Thursday show. But are we in agreement that because Pokemon's the biggest franchise in the world, it could knock Star Wars off the top spot for Lego?
Biggest franchise in the world.
It is it's the biggest franchise in the world.
$96 billion, and it's not even been around. It's only 29 years old.
Oh, here he is.
But do we think it could knock it off the top spot, or is Star Wars way too embedded now with Lego culture?
I think Star Wars is too I've said this a bazillion times on the show. Like, there's people that just only buy they not hate Star Wars, but it's like, oh, the films are ass, but I love Lego Star Wars. Like, it's just a vibe. There's there's something to it. they're like a yin to each other's yang for a lot of people. I don't know if it. I don't know. I'll say this. I'm certainly not going to buy Pokemon. I've never cared for it.
Don't get me wrong. I was super into it as a kid, and I know it's the common thing, but since I was a wee lad, I've always loved Charizard. So if they do a buildable character of Charizard, I'll just pick that up, and that's me done, nipped, squared, and then I'll never touch the theme again.
Like, I'll appreciate the builds. Like, if they're gonna match Mega's quality, no doubt, and succeeded, I think. But then again, that's the doubt too. Like, a lot of people really loved Mega. I don't think Pokemon will knock it off the top spot, but I think it will do very well for them.
100%.
It's basically like, is it Lego doing Pokemon, or is it Pokemon doing Lego? Like,
I think it's Pokemon doing Lego, you know.
Because Lego's also included in like the new properties and companies and all, and it's like nowhere near the level of Pokemon. I mean, Pokemon fucking.
And speaking of Mega, now, was it Mattel Brick Shop said they're going to launch in May? What do we think they're going to launch with? It's got to be a banger out the gate. They've got to have some awesome license. They're going to punch out their new, their new kind of like.
Sorry, guys, I just trolling Witticky. So
I don't think he's taking it on.
Yeah, basically, I'm going back through and putting all the comments. We had some as well, mate, so don't worry. But all the negative comments for Witticky.
Can you hear me now?
Here's Hives. Hives here.
Yeah.
Hives in the chat. Mr. Pocket Monster Fury.
You'll have to go back through the chat, mate, and read all the comments. There's loads for you. White noise Witticky. No, we're talking about previous streams and stuff. So,
but like, on a serious note, if Mega come out with some cool ass theme, I'm like tempted. Super tempted.
I just want to see if it's like, do they still own the Mega Blocks? Not the Mega Block. They have Fallout.
They own Mega. They own Mega Block or Mega. That is Mattel own Mega. That is clearly. I think what they've done is they can't really rescue the brand, so they're kind of like starting fresh. But I've said this forever. Mega or Mattel Brick Shop will have the same problem they had before. It's not necessarily the themes that they come out with. It's the quality of the bricks. It just feels cheap compared to Lego.
Yeah.
I was going to say about Pokemon. Everyone hear me, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, if they do it good, I reckon it'd do well, because it's like my son, who's 27, 20, he's at that age now where there's a lot of late 29s that's into clones. Well, that was his baby, Pokemon. So, and he said, oh, if it does it good, he said, I'll start buying stuff. There's a lot of people his age that grew up with Pokemon, and a bit like nostalgia with a lot of people with Star Wars. So I think it will do well if they do it right. I don't know how they're going to do it. If they're going to do, they'd have to do special molds for each figure, wouldn't they, and stuff like that. So I think
know. They're only doing Duplo.
Yeah, they're all going to look like Pokemon. The Bluey figure. Yeah, they're all going to be like the Bluey figure, like just hench.
I mean, obviously, like Ash and all that. That's fine for because they're little people, but yeah, you'd have to do Pikachu as an actual mold. And but do you think they're going to do the same things that Mega Block's already done, like Big Charizard and stuff like that?
I think so. I don't see why not. Like
with you, I'm not really interested. Maybe I might buy a Bulbasaur because he was my favourite, but that's about it.
Like, I remember like maybe watching a cartoon or a film, but like never, like it was always like you're at a cousin's house or at school and they play it, and it's like, what? What is this? But it's so ingrained in ingrained in culture though. That's the thing. Like it's like even though like you never like maybe played a Game Boy game for 20 minutes and it's like it's like
not for me.
I
I
didn't
didn't
work with it, so I used to watch
I
it
never
with
heard
him,
it.
so yeah, I know some of it. So Team Rocket and all that.
This is Cool Hand's first time finding out what a Pokemon is. He thought it meant poking a man or something like that.
Nice. No,
How'd you get
Pokemon Mom.
Pikachu on a bus? Pokemon.
No,
Do you think it's
No,
right to
I-
think all Pokemon will be brick built? I just can't see Lego producing that many custom molds because each Pokemon will need to be custom molded.
Yeah, 100%. And if they can't do a generic mold, it would look trash.
I bet you they'll do
Megablocks
the-
now cannot make any Pokemon.
Could you imagine if they did like Pokemon 151 and they did 151 molds? People's heads would fall off.
Well, it's over like 1,000 now, isn't it? But yeah, the original.
Yeah, but the original first gen, they do like Pokemon 151. Imagine if they make 100 molds and it's like, you can't even do a non-helmet hold cloakroom helmet. People just lose.
You know what? I would love that.
And they give them cloak pieces even if they ain't got them.
I'd love for them to stir the pot. It'd be funny.
I want them to give Pikachu helmet holes. Just... No, it's going to be a
They'd probably do
success.
it
I think
digital, like Mario.
No,
I can't do it.
true. Brickhead size sets for Pokemon. Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of funny memes. It's the Palm Stars. Best I can do is brickheads.
I'm gonna feel like it's Sunday
I
now.
Yeah. I think
Silly,
I'd
'cause
be
I
happy
heard-
Pokemon.
I thought I'd just pop on to see because I heard about maybe GW doing a GWP, and I thought, well, I wonder if they're doing it tonight. So I'm just coming from work. I thought, oh yeah. I'm gonna try my
But no,
I brought my laptop back today. I've had a word with IT. They said they've sorted it out, so hopefully Sunday.
Stop it.
I have my laptop, but I haven't tried it out yet. I've literally just got home from work.
You'll have to go back through the chat when you get a chance
Some
and
good
read
ones.
some of the comments.
Shush, boy.
Yeah, but like I said, I haven't been, so why would they be talking about me ages ago when I want in? I want on.
Because they're talking about it's a feedback stream for us to give feedback on how we can improve the show.
Oh.
So they all said get rid of Whittaky.
Oh.
No, they were just saying
Thanks,
stuff
right.
about like your mic and that, but obviously we've already had those conversations before we stream in most cases.
I think we're ready for a pure rant Whittaky episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, let me take that.
We came up with the name. Whinge Whittaky Fury, I think it was.
I've only had a couple of witches.
We need an
You need
unhinged
to get a
whinge,
better mic.
if you know what I mean.
From Muttley. No, Muttley, you need to get a better PC.
Oh. Look, it sounds like I'm shitting on Pokemon. I'm not, right? I appreciate good sets, and I'm looking forward to seeing how they look like. Again, would they
When
go...
is it? When is the release? Isn't it like when is it? Supposedly.
all I know is it's 2026.
Yeah, I'd say that's what I heard. It was 2026. So we've got a year to wait yet.
I bet it'll be probably like January release, but it'll probably mysteriously appear in Argos and Smith's Toys on the 1st of December. I think it'll be probably one of those things. Like,
I gotta say though,
one of the first things will be a buildable Pikachu, won't it?
yeah.
I gotta say though, Lego's doing a much better job of keeping these things under wraps until they reveal them themselves.
How have we not seen Bag End yet? It's the bloody 20th of the month, mate.
That is a bit.
Like they knew they messed up, so they put it on their web. They put it on their website. How have they not just gone off? Screw it. Let's just reveal the set. However, the rangefinder was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Not a fan of the color though.
Yeah, it's a weird. I don't like. I agree. I don't like it.
It feels like you got an unpainted, unprinted, finished product sticking on the side of a helmet.
It still looks a little. I do think it's the view, but it just looks a little off still, like a little too chunky. But I think it'll probably look better in hand and stuff. I want to see it. I want to see the comparison between that and the old rangefinder. I'm sure there's a bit of height knocked off it.
Which is what we needed because it was too long. Too long.
No,
Looking at the chat while I was away, yeah, I've been absolutely slated.
I think it was mostly because you weren't here, mate. So they felt a bit more comfortable.
Thanks.
They probably would have done the same if I wasn't here.
Oh,
Right.
Hey, Molly just roasted you there now.
If anyone wants me to get a new mic, then feel free to buy me one.
Martin, Martin, you will bear with for a bit, and you're gonna have my one. I'm gonna give you my one.
Oh, 20 quid on Amazon, mate.
Look, I'll give you this one. I'll give you that one.
That's nice.
Yeah, I'll give you my Blue Yeti when I upgrade it to the. I'm upgrading. I'm gonna get the Shure MV7. I think it's gonna be cool.
I like Ken's one from
after
Brick
Chicago,
Dynasty because it changes colour. It changes colour.
After Chicago, I was going to try and buy a new laptop, but now that the rent's gone up, I don't think I can.
Shush, my boy.
Where's Sam anyway? Is she out?
No, she's in bed, asleep. Bless her. And I need to go and join her in a minute because I'm gonna go for work tomorrow morning.
I've got 3 days off now. Whee.
I'm going to stay up for the ACOB, I think. Well, I might not stay up. I might have a nap, get up for the ACOB, and then go back to bed. I meant to ask Sean when he was in here if he's doing a open mic at the end of the show. If he is, I'm more likely to stay up for it. Not necessarily to go on there, but it's quite entertaining to watch. But yeah.
How is everyone anyway?
Sorry, Motley, is
Good
your
man.
PC custom built? AMD 5900X.
Rick, turn your volume up then.
Catching strays.
Everyone else here says they can hear me.
It's not so much the volume for me, Whitkey. It's just that it seems to cut out now and then. So I'll be like, "Hi everybody, I can take it down to. I know I'm showing them." So that. So we can usually piece together what you're saying through the breaks. If you want to start doing rants, you need a better mic because we can't hear every other word of a rant. But I wouldn't worry about it, mate. It's only feedback. We asked for it, so.
I am as well here.
No, I wouldn't worry about it, mate. At the end of the day, it's not like we're super professional. Nobody expects you to pay for things to make a stream that you're not making money from better. So you got a new mic coming anyway for free. So
Martin's staring into space. Bless him, he doesn't know where he is.
Oh my days.
What I need really is to stop doing it through my phone.
I don't think it
Just
matters.
trying to see.
Did it through my laptop, it was fine.
I don't think it's even your headphones. I think there's you know those mics that come from the headphone.
Yeah.
They get damaged really easily. So I think there's like a loose cable in there basically, So even if you don't touch it or move it, it's just cutting out a little bit. That's all. But I've known them to go like that. That's why I didn't get one, because I saw some of them available, and I was like, "Oh, should I just get that?" But I've read online and stuff that they can get damaged really easily. But they're really sensitive to damage. So, or you can drop your headphones and they'll work. But if you drop that, then you can't do anything about that connection if it's damaged. So.
Nimble, I did try that the first time I tried it, and I think the first stream was fine. But then the second time, everyone said it was echoey. Because I can do it without my headset, but I think it comes across as echoey.
Does Winicky sound better now? I turned off echo cancellation.
He's got to talk first.
Speak, Martin. Speak to the masses.
What got anything to whinge about today?
Well,
yeah.
Apart from Lego showing how much massive profits they made, and then suddenly putting up some more sets to the prices. Right. Oh, look how much money we've made. I'll tell you what. Let's put. Not that I'm collecting Jurassic Park sets, but that's not the point. There you go. That's my small whinge for today.
Yeah, that was fine.
Nimble makes a good point. If you disconnect your headphones, from your phone, we probably hear you better, and you'd hear us better.
Yeah, but do you remember, Padawan, when I did it? Cause I remember you going, "Oh, you're echoey, it's awful," and I had to put my headset on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because.
No, I know, Matt. It's just that I've just finished work, so I'm a little bit. Well, look, I'll give it a go. Ready?
Right, how does that sound?
Yeah, sounds good. But it is. I wouldn't say the quality's better. It's different.
You're louder.
Yeah, and I can hear an echo every time one of us is talking. I can hear it again a couple of seconds later.
Yeah, I thought so. I'll stick it back in.
Hey, that's what she said.
That's what he said.
Anyway. Well, you never know. Strap on.
There's a fly in my room and it's pissing me off. But I can't just go
like
town on
Echo off as well.
I can't go to town on the towels, on the tea towel, because I'll end up smashing something in there.
Live swap.
Flick it with a tea towel, because I do that.
The last time I had a fly in there, the dog ate it, caught it.
Cool.
Nice. Is that why he's crying?
It's massive as well. It's a massive fly. No, he's crying because I didn't give him any
long legs in here. God, my cat's go mental and it's really hilarious. Oh, hello, Echo.
Oh, wait until it's the summertime. That's when it's worst.
Oh, I fucking hate flies. Bastard things there. Oh, pardon me. Oh, I didn't quite finish the challenge, guys. I ate half of both pizzas and I ate all the chicken strippers and 3 of the wings. But I couldn't eat all 5 wings, so I'll be warming them up for tomorrow's tea, I think.
I would suggest on Sunday about talking about Pokemon, but obviously you've done it all tonight. So.
I mean, no, we could do it again. I mean, a bit more detail and.
This isn't one of those kind of streams. But
like I said, you mentioned a GWP the other day, and I thought, I said I came in tonight. I thought, I wonder if it is tonight or tomorrow.
Yeah. No, to be honest with you, I didn't know what time I was going to get back from the parents' evening. So if I got back like any later, I probably wouldn't have bothered. But I knew you were finishing at 10.
An hour and 44 minutes. So.
There we went on the nose. 10 o'clock on the nose. 9 o'clock on the nose. Sorry.
Well, actually, I went to B&M today with a little lad at work. And he picked the 3-in-1 flamingo set, so we made that. We made the flamingo.
Oh, nice.
Next time, we'll probably take it apart and turn it into. What's it called? Well, one's the parakeet. Let's say that. But is it the aloxi or something? It's like a fish thing. No, you got to flick it. Like when you flip people.
Like you're in, like when you're in like the changing room with the boys, you have to whip it, you know.
Yeah, and it's really satisfying when you get them.
I'm clipping this for a short video. The towel is Whittaky's audio, and the fly is the chat. It just keeps missing like.
I've got to be careful. I can't go anywhere other than the middle of the room because I will smash them into bits.
That's what we're waiting to see. What is that? You're trying to hit it with a hat?
I read some upsetting news. Nimble saying swatting flies don't work anymore. Those fuckers are hard as nails these days. Can of Lynx will put them down. This is kind of to do with Lynx.
Especially if you put
Lynx Africa is supposed to be discontinued.
Never.
Aye.
Got me some Java.
Jesus.
I'm telling you, hey.
Some Africa. Why is it being discontinued?
It's kind of like a.
Because teenage boys have stopped buying it.
No, that's ridiculous. It's like it's literally the only thing you get teenage boys for Christmas and adult. You know what I mean, like. Yeah. Nibble, I don't know what I'm going to get for Christmas now. Actual presents.
They're always a rip-off as well. You get these £5 sets, but then you buy them separately, and it's £2 each. I remember the days when a Lynx set was £1.50, I think it was. £1.50 for a Lynx set.
Mate, I remember the day when you used to get half-p sweets. So there you go.
I actually remember that. I actually remember that as well, mate. I was telling my daughter about it recently.
The fuck's
half a penny.
What the fuck's half-p? It's half a penny.
Yeah, you what?
When things were 9.99 and a half-p.
Yeah, we used to go down. Used to go to the local newsagents, and if you had 10p, and bear in mind the 10p's then were like massive compared to now, they were like it was like a digestive biscuit. But you take it down to the shop where 10 pence piece, which is like my pocket money, and you get like 20 sweets because they're half a penny each.
So, what if you wanted just one sweet?
So we used to call it a 10p mix. And then eventually, for 10p, you could only get 10 sweets. But at one point, you can get a bag full, which is like 20 sweets in his little paper bags. So those were the days. Cherry lips, shrimps, bananas, the mushrooms. The culture. It's kind of flooding back to you.
What if these half-p sweets? What if you went down with 10p and it's like, I just want one sweet, and it's half a penny? Do they do?
9.5p change.
Yeah.
Get the fuck.
No.
Yeah. Do you remember the trays?
No wonder you guys.
Do you remember the trays you used to get, Martin, in the corner shops where you'd say you want mixed sweets, and they'd bring this big like yellow plastic thing up with all the little holes in with the different sweets in. Did you have that in yours, or were they just in the tubs?
No, they were just all in the boxes. They were like behind the counter, and we could go round and just.
Yeah. So they had this yellow tub thing in all the shops, and they pull it to the top, and you pick. But if you wanted like a quarter of sports, nice.
We fucking got him, boys. I cornered him in the box room.
Feed him to the dog.
No. Halfpenny was discontinued in 1984.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. No wonder the economy's been fucking shit, bro. You're making like halfpenny.
Honestly, yeah. You could make so many sweets for like.
Yeah, and then you used to be able to. And then everything was in the tubs then. So you go to the shop and say to like the woman, little old woman, can I have a quarter of sports mixture? And she'd be like quarter of an ounce.
Get them now, but a quarter of bonbons and a quarter of.
Yeah, and they tip it on the scales, make sure it's a quarter, put one in, take another one in. I think they're touching my sweets.
You could ask for 2 ounces. 2 ounces of cola cubes, please, and you get about 4.
Yeah.
Those little pips, you get loads, wouldn't you? The sherbet pips.
But all that died when Woolworths started doing pick and mix.
Yeah.
People never went to those shops anymore.
There are shops. I've got one near me, mate. It's called an old-fashioned chip shop. Old-fashioned sweet shop, and they still do. You know, you can get like you know, the bonbons, your cola cubes.
Oh my god.
How did you see that?
Aniseed twist. Remember those?
Yeah, I remember the aniseed.
Top of your mouth.
Aniseed balls, the silver ones.
Yeah.
And then cola pips. Do you remember cola pips, the tiny little things?
Yeah, that's what I said. The pips, like also raspberry ones, and
then
they're
pineapple
like the original
cubes.
millions, weren't they?
Pineapple cubes and what were the pear ones called?
Just pear drops. Oh, my favourite.
Pear drops.
Again, suck them so hard it would take the top of your mouth apart.
That's what she said.
Yeah, top pear. They were great. Yeah.
Get in, Luke. Get in, Luke the Nuke. What the
There we go.
Yeah.
There's something fucking vile about this.
Wait,
the fly
is
now gold leader.
Oh my god!
That's getting clipped.
The fly
fly with me.
Peter's going to be on our ass. We're never going to be allowed to stream ever again. I mean, they love everything. They love Parasites. You know what I mean, like.
Whoops! Oh, sorry.
Worm.
Sorry, I removed you. Say again.
I said I should have put him on the outside of the UCS Falcon. He could have been one of them beasts that try attacking them.
Yeah, the
those horrible fucking creepy bastards, yeah.
The bat things. Oh, what are they? Chewing on the power couplings.
Oh, Christ. I can picture them in my head, but I can't see.
Yeah, because they made them in Lego as well, didn't they, in the game?
They came with the Falcon. You get one with the Falcon.
Chat. Tell us what it is, chat.
No. I feel like they were like something.
Minoc. A Minoc.
Minoc, that's it. I knew I
was going to say Boondock.
Yeah, Minoc.
Boondock Saints. Oh. So is everyone going to see Revenge of the Sith in the cinema then? Because I don't even know whether my local cinema is doing it. I might have to go to Swansea or Cardiff. But I'm definitely going to try and see it. Was it 24th of April? Or 24th of May?
24th of April, I think. I think it's, from what the news were saying, well, online, it's maybe supposed to be for a week. I'm surprised it's April because it was released in the middle of May, back in 2005.
Yeah.
And even at that, I'm like, maybe May the 4th, but I'm like, this is a full, full week, but
It's probably the only time of the year where they didn't have, like, other films scheduled, I guess.
I'm going to see it. I wanted to see it. I was 6 when it came out, and I wanted to see it, but I just never didn't get to. But like, no, it's a fun film. I have issues with it, like, but it's a fun. It's like a good. I think of Star Wars popcorn flicks. I always think of that one like it's just a good laugh, like, and a good,
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it really closely and see if I can see like Grogu escaping in the background or something.
Oh, some digital.
I wouldn't be surprised if they'd added that in, like, just to dick with us. I brought this set down to build on the stream.
How did that go?
My light is not strong enough for you to see. It's the U-Wing from the sequel trilogy. Probably one of the better sets from the sequel trilogy. The green and white U-Wing. I just spotted it in a box and I was like, oh, you know what? I haven't made that for a while. I like that. Quite a good set. That was the only good thing about the sets from the sequels, is that at least they did some ships that we already knew, but they just changed out the colours. It was the same with the Y-Wing. It was like red and white instead of yellow. So at least they gave you some variety, and it was pretty cool.
Oh, but man, they loved just being like, all right, here's all the original trilogy sets with a reskin.
But
I know Kylo shuttle is, I think, really cool though.
Yeah, I didn't get the shuttle. I didn't even get the friggin'. The one I did want to get is a Starfighter, and I remember seeing that somebody, because I'd missed it, I think, in the shops, because that was just when I was getting back in, and I remember seeing in the shop, second-hand market for like 30 quid complete. I was like, nah, I'll leave it. And then I remember seeing it for 50. Now you're lucky if you can get it complete but used for like under 100 quid. But yeah, so I see the grey shuttle all the time, but not the black one so much. But that's the same. Yeah, I'm a big get I missed that. But the midi scale, I'm definitely gonna be snagging that midi scale one.
What's the accurate color?
Black.
Black eye.
That was the nice thing of making that a flamingo today for my little kid. It was nice to have all these different pinks and just different colours instead of grey.
Yeah, that's the good thing about those botanicals as well, is that you get some of the... Like, I'm looking at the mini orchid here that I got for Kirsty, and I didn't realise till she put it together. They use like powder pink shield pieces for the leaves. So it's just like the shield they used to have on the old castle sets, but all pink. And I was like, oh that's great. Yeah, it's the same when she made
fern pieces you get in the Rivendell and that. You know, the green fern pieces.
I think so. I think they're on there as well. Yeah, I'm not sure.
Well, if you know those in that flamingo set, they had them, but pink transparent one. Like, cool. This is super cool. It's like I was saying to the little lad, I'm not used to these kind of pieces. It's really nice to see these different colours.
What was the one I saw the other day? Oh, no, it's Kirsty when she had the bonsai tree. And it's got like, if you want to add the pink blossom, it's all just frogs. You know the pink frog? It's like a bunch of them there if you want to add pink blossom to it. Which is kind of a weird thing. I don't think I've ever seen a bonsai tree up close with blossom on it, but it's a weird choice. But it's you look too close and you're like, just looks like there's a bunch of frogs in a tree. Look, tell what's happening, mate.
No, it's once you kind of like, you kind of get outside Star Wars a bit. It's like there's a lot of. I'm not even just saying that. Like it's just it's good getting a good color ship, just a good color set. Like.
Yeah.
I know Dreams gets a lot of flack, but like there's something so visually cool about them. You know, I know it's just a mess at the same time, like, but
no, the colorways are good. That's why I liked the E-Wing versus E-Wing versus Shin Hati Starfighter, because it's just different colorways than we're used to. A white and blue, and a yellow and
just about to bring that up. Yeah, nice set.
But they don't do it very often. They should though. It's just like I said. But I think for Star Wars, if they try and do something different, it doesn't work. People complain. If people want them to play the hits, but then when they play the hits,
they
people complain as well.
You can't change. You know, unfortunately, the ships that they're making are based on ships that are grey.
Yeah.
Liam Lucas. Well, at least we've got a black Millennium Falcon now.
And a white one.
Oh yeah, white one.
Did you ever get that?
That's what I do think I've said, like, my favourite like ship from the prequels is Anakin's Interceptor with the Arc 170 behind it, like, and it's just, his Interceptor's yellow, it just stands out, it reminds me of like my granddad's car, and then the Arc 170 is like white with the red. It's like a nice kind of, you know, they could have just went full grey and red with that, you know, that ship in universe.
Yeah.
And I know they kind of went.
That's what I need to find. I need to find my V19 Torrent, because one of the I've got like 4 or 5 sets that I still haven't built that I've had for years now. So I got the V19 Torrent, I got Endor Bunker, and I've got Home One. And I've still never built them, but I just don't know where they are. They're just buried underneath all the other fucking sets. And I said to Kirsty, I said, I'm not going to start digging into my backlog of box sets that I've bought new until I've built all the older ones. So, yeah.
To mention the Krennic figure, or should we leave that till Sunday?
I don't know. What have you seen?
It's about your favourite topic, the Death Star.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, we're
Moving
getting
now that he's supposed to be in it.
Nice.
I have to talk about it one day, Martin.
Yeah.
my
Oh,
favorite,
no.
my favorite Imperial officers.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's a good fake, isn't it?
You
Martin.
heard that rumour, Padawan.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense. Like, you need to kind of. I still think like they should probably kind of. I know maybe not all trilogies are connected, but I still think they need to tie them all into this big set because it's going to be a big moment. You know.
The white uniformed officers just chef's kiss. Hit different.
Hmm. What are you building anyway, Slurpee? I forgot to ask.
It's nothing really special, and just building bases for stop motion. I have kind of annoyed because it's actual Lego. It's not. I would prefer to use fake Lego, but I'll explain why. I have like a table up in the attic, and the sets. That'll be like say set on a table.
Is that a Fabuland T-shirt? Where do you...
What do you think?
Love that.
It's great looking, hey.
Where'd you get that from?
Redbubble. Pretty. It's
definitely have to wear that one for Mark.
Oh.
What's that?
The Fabuland
T-shirt. Fabuland.
I own one Fabuland fig, and it's the elephant, and I got it for Sam.
I got a few. I got this guy here up above my PC. He's loaded, by the way.
Nice.
He's just.
Oh, right.
This is the first one I got. But I know these will just be like on a plywood table, and then I'll put the G clamp on to secure it. Oh, the elephant, yeah.
Oh, the elephant.
It's got the long gun as well.
Oh no! Oh god, I've done it now. Shit.
Just keep fucking booting Padawan out like.
Get back in.
He's in.
Click.
Yeah, sorry. Press the wrong button. Padawan.
It's right, Martin. They're all good.
So we talked about Bricktastic as well earlier, man. Before you were on, we're going to do a UK Boys meetup at Bricktastic 2026. Loads of the guys have already bought the tickets.
Now, I looked at that. Do you have to buy them separately for each day, or?
I'm assuming so, because it's £17 for the Saturday, which most people have bought tickets for. But obviously, if you want to go for longer, then get another.
Yeah, I need to know if people are going for the 2 days, but it's not like Chicago, is it? You pay and then that's it for the 2 days. You've got to pay them separately, yeah?
Yeah.
Then I'll have to find a hotel. And...
We'll have to ask somebody who's actually been for the 2 days and knows a bit more about it. But
I know someone who's been.
Oh, my best mate. I'll ask him tomorrow then.
Oh, you're on the stream. What time's that at?
11 o'clock.
Treat yourself.
I'm just going to do the 1 day of Bricktastic. I think I might as well go for more days because I'm not going all the way up there for 1 day. So I'm either going to get a hotel. I'm either going to get a hotel
as far as Chicago, but it's still, it's nice to make a whole weekend of it.
And trains go direct from here as well, so I can literally get on my local train station and go to Manchester. And if you go the right time and book your tickets, you can get it as cheap as like 30, 40 quid. So I might just do that and then either get a hotel or, like I said, if I stay with family though, Kirsty will want to come as well, so I have to book the week off. Go up, and then I'll just like go and do Bricktastic for 2 days with meet up with you guys or whatever, and then
find a B&B somewhere or something, or a hotel.
Do something else.
Make it the same kind of thing.
Don't worry about that. Closer to time.
It just all depends how much fun I have at Chicago this year. Because if it's great, it'd be like, oh, I want to go next year.
Yeah, it might be able to
dynamic of what I've got going on in 2026. I don't think even if I wanted to, I could make it to Chicago again, which is a shame.
I'm hoping. I'm thinking like not every year. So yeah, go this year, have a year off, go the following, or or for the whole week that I'm there, everybody could be having a go at me about my mic, and I won't want to go again.
No, it's all in jest. It's all done for a bit of fun, man. Nothing.
Whittaky,
I know.
What if you clock in at the hotel, right, and this receptionist, you've never met them before, and you're like, oh, my name's Martin Whittaky, and they're like, what's that? My name's Martin Whittaky. What? Martin Whittaky. Oh, you need to speak up a bit. Would you be like, all right?
As it's gone 11 o'clock. Fuck you.
What I was just about to say, by this time next year, mate, you'll have all the latest gear because we'll be monetized and we'll be raking it in. But now you've just demonetized this stream.
We're ruined.
So.
Was it backwards? It's so weird.
Everyone swears every week apart from me.
We've been swearing all the way through this, mate. Yeah,
try
this was
not
not
to swear too much.
No, I love the old effing and jeffing.
It's really weird when your kids grow up and they start talking to you and swearing in the conversation. It's like really weird. Yeah, I mean, in the conversation, not telling me where to go or anything.
Ugh.
I got to buy some more shelves soon.
I need to get some shelves. Period.
I want to buy the same size, but deeper ones. I want deeper.
So they're deep. They're quite deep.
Centimeters.
Yeah, so that's the 28 centimeter one, Sam's one, and then this one's the 40 centimeter deep ones.
Yeah, but you can only get them like higher. You can't get them like the same height as one.
Yeah,
ones.
So these two are two that I've just put together. I've actually stacked them on top and used Technic pieces to hold them in place with nails, with screws.
Right.
But this gap here was going to get filled with 2 more of those, and that's going to be replaced with a big one. So it will be literally shelves.
40 ones there from IKEA as well, yeah, but they're the higher ones, aren't they? I'm just going to get 2 of those.
They're IKEA ones, yeah.
Yeah.
And then...
I can't do white. I hate white furniture. I mean, it looks good, don't get me wrong.
But they usually put the price up a little bit more.
Well, the thing is, with black, you've got to dust it more. You can't see the dust as much on white. But I don't know what it is.
Get it fine.
I had black shelves in my old flat, and it was a pain in the ass. And I think I didn't want to repaint the walls in this room, so I just went, let's just get white furniture, then I don't have to paint the walls. I'm being lazy, to be honest.
I've got one lot of black shelving, just for my dioramas now.
Most of the sets do pop. They do pop better on white, and like I said, you don't see the dust as much. But I don't know. It's not my aesthetic. I prefer black.
I might get some like nice oak shelves, Break out the old mahogany, maybe.
Okay, now mahogany. Jesus.
If you can find it, like.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Dad built the guitar rack and stuff like that. I can't. It's like aesthetic mahogany, but it's not real, that kind of shit.
Yeah, veneered, like.
Yeah, I'm actually going to put my desk here.
Right in the middle.
There.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to go there, and then the background will basically be that, and then some of that. Just because I want to put more shelves in it. There.
Out of interest, obviously not a really crap one, but what's an average price for a laptop nowadays? A half decent one.
I wouldn't. Again, it's a difficult one, like because there's that. What's that saying? Buy cheap, buy twice.
Yeah.
Buy nice, buy twice. Buy nice or buy twice.
Buy nice or buy twice. So when I upgraded, I went from my phone to a $3,000 laptop, which I wouldn't advise. I was just being a bit of a snob.
No, I can't afford that though.
But there are some good quality stuff out there that I could get you. What would be your budget, Martin? Being realistic.
I mean, even after Chicago, I'm still going to be doing my saving at least £200 a month. So
I think you'd be looking at about 500 quid if you don't want to. Without it, any less than that.
Months to get, but yeah.
Any less than that,
after
bag of shit.
After my Razor Crest, that's the first thing I'm getting after Chicago. I'm saving it for me Razor Crest.
It does also depend on what you're using it for. Like,
yeah, but using it just for streaming, I don't think you're really going to need it because I only use this for streaming. I don't use anything else. So this is a Chromebook.
I won't get one from Temu or anything like that.
No, but this is what I was saying. If you pay less than that, you can still get a good one. Probably for a couple £100, but they're not going to last as long, and memory's going to go really quickly or whatever. But if you spend more than that, obviously it's probably more than what you need because it's going to have all this stuff.
If I'm being honest, for something okay that I think would be sufficient and decent, and you can use it as an all-purpose, I think you want to look between the 600 and 800 range. To be honest, any lower than that, you're just sacrificing stuff that you wouldn't really want to sacrifice.
Yeah, I think that's a good shout. An iPad or a Chromebook would be plenty, I think, for you, Martin.
See, the only reason I would comment, the only time I use a laptop is for animating, and it's just going up, making it portable, taking the photos, and then that's it, all onto the PC.
Yeah, so you need a good graphics card and stuff for that, but he won't need any of that. I mean, this is like I said, this is a Chromebook, and the camera in it is not that bad, but I've actually got a webcam as well. But I don't know.
I personally wouldn't get an iPad, but the tablet is a shout. I would say what Martin said. Chromebook is probably a good shout for you. That was probably all you would need.
It's like a miniature laptop. It doesn't have all the.
I've had a tablet before. But...
No, but what I'm saying is don't get an iPad because you don't have an iPhone. Apple's only really good when you have like everything Apple.
Yeah.
Right.
Like I bought a MacBook because I've got Apple everything. Otherwise, I wouldn't have bought a MacBook. Do you know what I mean? I would have bought like an AMD or an Intel, an Acer or something along those lines. But because I've got, apart from my headphones, everything I've got is Apple, so I bought a MacBook.
Yeah, so I got like an iPad, Apple iPad Mini, and I've tried streaming. Well, that episode where I was supposed to be helping to host UK Boys, I guess like wherever it was, their second episode, and I just fucking couldn't get it to work for that, so I gave up. So I just use it for reading Lego instructions now. Not good for anything else. But yeah, so I price up a Chrome. Just Google Chromebook and see what you can get one for. I think you can get these for about. To be honest with you, mine, right? Kirsty got this Chromebook free when she got a new phone.
Oh.
And it's been done wonders for us. I say wonders, like I said, we don't do anything.
For doing this, so I mean, I don't know how many years we're gonna do this.
How does your phone need upgraded anytime soon?
I don't think so. No.
Because you could look and see. Sometimes they have deals. Like I had a laptop with my phone a couple of years back. They don't do that so much now, but we had a Nintendo Wii for getting a new phone, and we had this Chromebook for getting a new phone.
I'm showing your age, Martin.
Yeah, well, I've had some good stuff in the past, and it's lasted. A Sony Viola I had years ago. This is obviously, but
that's how I got one of my Xboxes. My friend, they got it free with their friends and just sold it to me cheap.
You got to spring on these deals, like I said, basically all I use this for is streaming, and Kirsty will use it to type up, like if she's sending an email or something. Or she's like updating a CV or something like that. It's all right for that kind of stuff. Anything more than that, and you'd need like higher power, higher memory, that kind of thing. But just for this, I mean, it's fine. Like, I don't really take it anywhere. But I'll probably end up bringing this wrong with me to Brick World as well, because if we end up streaming there from there, it'd be nice and easy, small and light to take with us. But yeah,
my friend made a good suggestion today because I said like I might not be able to bring much back. She said, well, if there's something that you can get in your suitcase, just take cheap shorts, and if you just leave them, leave your clothes and just Put the Lego in your bag.
Yeah. Well, I had a list off. My daughter and Kirsty were both looking through like American snacks and stuff because they're like into all that kind of stuff, American snacks and candy and all that. And they've basically they've made a list each for me. So I got to get like, I don't know, Pepperidge Farm biscuits and what do you call them? Fish.
Swedish fish.
Oh, they're lovely.
Oh,
what's the biscuit ones called? Biscuits, fish, shaped biscuits. Goldfish crackers. Bunch of goldfish crackers they want, different flavors because you can get savory and sweet in them. But yeah, Chromebook. See how much they go for. I wouldn't have a clue. You can get a Samsung Galaxy Chromebook for 139 quid in the EE store.
That's funny because I've got a Samsung Galaxy phone.
I mean, I don't know how good that's going to be, but I mean, it is Samsung, so. But if you want to get like a higher, a higher strength, whatever, 64 gigabyte is 200 quid in Argos. I'd say that's all you need to probably spend. Because they do come cheaper. You can get one for 50 quid, but it's been refurbished, I'm
only saying I wouldn't go too high end because it's like what are you going to use it for? Like that kind of way. Like even I say the laptop I use, it's just solely for taking photos. Very cheap.
Well, I'll be honest with you, it'd be used for Sunday nights and that's it.
Yeah, here's your deal. Just look now. Your best deal, Amazon, free delivery. HP, which is Hewlett Packard, Chromebook, 14-inch. It's quite big actually for a thing. Intel processor, got the newest processor. 250 quid down to 170. That's quite good actually. What's this one? This one's a Samsung. Like I said, just depends on. I mean, like I said, I wouldn't go for a tablet just because tablets are better if you're going to go if you're going to take her on the road with you a bit more. But then I don't know.
What are you using now, Martin?
Well, that is.
He's using his phone, isn't he?
Yeah, I'm using a Samsung Galaxy phone.
What kind of laptop is it you use when you get it? The work one. What kind of laptop is it? It's like a big, full-size one.
Yeah.
Jesus, 30 quid for a Chromebook. That can't be right. No, it's refurbished. Jesus, I might get a new one myself, actually. These prices are pretty good. A lot cheaper than I was expecting them to be. It's weird, though, because technology, as long as you're not getting the newest, latest thing out, technology, loses value really quickly.
It's always on the move, Oh, yeah. Nimble, night. Ta-ra.
Ta-ra.
Thanks for tuning in, man.
Yeah, we're not going to be much.
Yeah, I'm kind of drifting here myself.
Yeah, I want to settle down and watch a bit of telly before I go to sleep. So, what's that? What's he showing off? What is that? Is that a laptop? His audio's gone.
No.
You're on mute, mate, somehow. Can't hear a thing.
No, I'm not on mute.
Oh, there you go. Now you're back. Be quiet. Oh, I can't see shit.
Nah, man, it ain't going well.
Should we call it a night then, fellas?
Oh, yeah.
Man, couldn't you just get an iPad if you need it for streaming? Yeah, I don't know. It's up to you. You can get an iPad, but they're a pain in the ass.
Oh, yeah,
Can
man.
Can
Use the local library's computer.
Yeah. Where's the key? You got like your audio is completely gone, mate.
Yeah. No man, we lost him, Jim.
Completely gone, is it?
No, now it's back.
Oh.
White noise Witticky strikes again.
I apologise, everyone.
It's alright.
Yeah, let's call it a night then, or at least call it a night for me.
We just have to get Padawan, encourage Padawan to get his new mic ASAP, so he can give you his old one.
Yeah, man. Right.
Yeah, nice one, boys. Anyway, I'll check you all later.
Be seeing you.
Yeah. See you on Sunday.
All the best, lads. Thanks for watching. See you
Yeah,
Sunday.
no green room either. I'm out. Properly out. So.
Oh, yeah, I'm done.
See you there.
Bye.
Good night.